Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. Today we are going to work with the Kaleidoscope Hexi-Gem, but just one part of it. In another video I had said that it reminded me of the big top, one side of it. I had made some other cards, and you can go back in my videos where the both of them are together and we get a beautiful kaleidoscope effect. I love these Hexi-Gems. I have the solid hot foil plate. I have just ordered the sentiment dies and or the sentiment hot foil plates and the Hexi-Gem dies. So I'm very excited to get those in probably this next week after the Memorial Day weekend. So you'll see me using this again. I really fell in love with these Hexi-Gems. Now, when I saw this one and Spellbinders, I am an affiliate for Spellbinders, scrapbook.com, Gina K Designs, and Amazon. So, at no cost to you. If you click a link below and place an order, I do receive a little commission, and I sure do appreciate that. So with all of that being said, I had mentioned in a previous video how this reminded me of the big top, like a circus tent or a carnival tent or something like that. So I had just made it to Hobby Lobby the other day, and I found these absolutely adorable. They're just dimensional stickers. They were just $3.99, and I believe at that time they were having a sale, so I got like 40% off of them. Aren't they cute? But I thought that this would get really cute here on the front of a card. This is what I did with the inside of this one. It's just a sticker from there. And here's what I did with the outside, just using some bright green, bright pink, and bright yellow to make that carnival effect. But I thought it came out okay. Now, here recently, I placed a little order. I spoiled myself a little bit, I have to admit. I got a mini MISTI. I just love it. I love this mini MISTI, and I'm going to use it today to go ahead and stamp the happy birthday on here, which the happy birthday comes from my berries. This is from scrapbook.com, the Berry Sweet collection, and you've seen me use this a lot, but it had a really nice little happy birthday right here. Absolutely perfect to fit right onto here because I don't have my hot foil plates yet. So they've been shipped. I'm very excited, but I don't know. I think maybe with this I would have stamped anyway. So I'm just going to open this up. I love this new mini MISTI. A long time ago I had a MISTI, and then you know, I was a demonstrator and blah blah. So and whatever. But now this is new and improved, and I'm very excited about it. It has a nice little lip here, like for the door, and it has these rulers on the sides and at the bottom now are not stickers. So they are absolutely true to 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, and they have metric and the inches on it. Came with this wonderful magnet that says My Sweet Petunia, the little grid paper here, and of course your foam insert for you take this out if you have a rubber mounted mat. I use a lot of photopolymer, so that will stay in there a whole lot. I love having the grid paper and the mat. Oh, and then the other thing I got was, let me show you these to help me to line things up. I thought I really needed them. These are from My Sweet Petunia. I'll link them below. I'm not an affiliate, but I'll link them below. I had to get them through Simon Says Stamps because everybody else was out of them. But these are the T-rulers, and I thought that they would help me to line up my layers. So this was something that I've wanted for a long time, and I was really happy to go on a very short little shopping spree. So, let's go ahead and stamp happy birthday. Now this is I've already stitched this, and as you can see I've just taped it down this time, but it's still bulky back here. This is very easy to stitch. I've shown it in other videos. It's just straight line stitching, and it's just a lot of fun. So I'm going to put it here on this grid of this paper right here, okay, and I'm going to take my magnet and just hold it down. But now this is kind of bouncing, okay. So let me go ahead and at least let's position this magnet to where we're going to get the best out of it. Let's go up here. Okay, all right. Now the happy birthday from the Sweet Berry is just so cute, right? I'm going to put it right here where I want it stamped over to the right. And I'm going to use some of Gina K's Dark Carnation. I'm going to close the door. And it's going to pick it up. Oh, the other new thing that I noticed is that the grid on the outside here is gray. And you can really see it. When you have white cardstock in here, you can really see it up against the white cardstock. I was really happy to see that improvement. So, needless to say that, yeah. I love that this goes flat onto my work surface. There's no bouncing. I like that. So, Gina K's Dark Carnation, just right across. And I'm just going to close my lid, stamp, and I'm going to do it again. Because when you have any type of positioning device, it's just wonderful to add that ink just to make it more vibrant, and it's absolutely perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, let me put this over here, and let me get some cleaner on it right away. All right, now take this out of here. Isn't that cute? That is the mini MISTI. Absolutely adorable. Let me tell you the dimensions of this thing on the outside, because it's the mini. It is like 6.5 by what? 7.5, and the inside is 6 by 4 3/4. 6 by 4 3/4 about on the inside there. That's about what the grid paper is. Yeah, 6 by 4 3/4. So I thought that this was perfect for me. I didn't want, I'm paring things down into smaller devices. I don't want large devices. You know, so I really thought that mini would be great for me. Okay, so here well, of course, we've got this stamped now, and I've got it stitched. Now, I cut out this part of the Kaleidoscope. I think the Kaleidoscope is so pretty. And you can line this up, and you can make as many layers as you'd like. I'm just going to do one on this one. Okay, so I'm going to come back here on the skinny part with my Gina K Connect glue here. I'll link it below. I need to fill my bottle up because I use it so much. Here we go. And I'm just going to kind of swipe it. What I do is I just keep a little pressure on it, and not too much pressure. And then as it comes out, I kind of swipe it. And it seems to work best on this. I just really fell in love with this, the shape of this, and you know, they do send me things to use, but they don't send me everything. So when I really love something, I go ahead and purchase what I want, which I think is so much fun, right? So I'm so excited that the sentiments are coming, and they are the hot foil ones. I've been looking for straight sentiments. I've even said it in videos. If you guys had even seen any, or you know, to direct me, look at how pretty that looks. That gives it that kaleidoscope effect. But I really haven't seen any that I've been, you know, wowed about. So when these came out, I was definitely wowed. I'm going to put a little foam on here because we're going to make our card base out of scrap. I know you guys have yellow, pink, and green, bright colors, okay? Bright colors. So yellow, pink, and green. And these are the 1/4 inch pieces that come, like, I think when I cut, I forget, if I cut like a 5 1/4 by 4, you know, you've always got like these little, I'm going to put that to the side. You've always got these strips, right? So I was like, what am I going to do with these? But I wanted a fun background. You just can't put this on white. I've already done the inside, and the inside I just used a red card base just to go with this red here, just to kind of tie that in a little bit. And it's 5 by 3 3/4, and the Neenah white cardstock, which it's linked below, is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and so are the envelopes that I use. I use Neenah white envelopes. So let's go ahead. So now what we want to do with this, we want to set this aside, okay? And I haven't decided yet which sticker I'm going to put on the inside, because this one I did ice cream theme, and here I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do. Okay, and my card base is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, just like this. I'm going to use a piece of the Neenah white right here, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. So this will give me the nice little white border around my card. But we're going to go ahead and decorate first. So when I do something like this, I just go ahead and load the back of this up, and I wouldn't load it up with liquid glue, okay? This I would not do with liquid glue. In fact, I'm going to cap my liquid glue. I think I'm done with it. Okay, so I just have this inline adhesive. I'll link you some below from scrapbook.com. That's extremely inexpensive and works fantastically. I will be getting that when I run out of all of my glue, which is going to be a while because I have rolls and rolls of this. So I just go ahead and load the back of it up. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could use liquid glue, but it dries quick, and this is something that you kind of don't want that to happen. So here we go, just like that. And now I'm going to do just one across where I started, just to kind of tie all that together, and then one across where I ended. So it doesn't matter if you put this tape down, you know, vertical or horizontal. Just make sure that you're nicely covered there, okay? All right, now we're going to go ahead and get these little strips. I didn't even have to cut them, okay? I just pulled them out of my stash of scraps in each color. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the edge, right to that edge. You always get, like, this is the greatest thing. See, I'm not in a hurry because I'm going to pull this down, okay, guys? So I got to get this first one totally right. Okay. Let me make sure. Yes. Okay. See, now I'm looking at it on the back before I really make a commitment. Now I will. I'm good. Okay. Now, let's go green, pink, yellow. Okay. Now what I do is I just kind of hold this here, and I just hold these ends, and I just butt it right up against that green, and it's perfect. Okay. It's just a real easy way to lay this down. Make sure that I get a nice edge on the top, you know, not a frayed edge. And I just butt it right up against there and push it down. And then just repeat. Green, pink, yellow, green, pink, yellow. And this is so easy, but look at the scraps we're using, right? Anybody would have been like, throw those away. And I know if I'm saving them, you're saving them, right? Green, pink, yellow, and then green and pink. And we should be in good shape here, right? Isn't that fun? No, okay, I made this out of very, very bright colors, like I'm saying, carnival colors, okay? But wouldn't this look pretty in even just black and white? Just do black and white stripe, you know, and just do some black and white flowers. You don't have to do, you know, you could do the Kaleidoscope in black and white, which would look absolutely wonderful. Okay, now we have this on the back, and then put some black and white flowers down the center of the Kaleidoscope. And I'm just going now to trim this Look at how wonderful that is. And we're going to go here. And what we're doing is just making this wonderful, fun card base. And I'm just going to come down this way, taking that one little piece off there on the edge to make it that 5 1/4 by 4. You could have used a trimmer if you wanted to instead of a scissor, but I'm good with the scissors. All right, let me get my mess out of the way here. Good. And look at that. Isn't that fun? You know, and like I said, you would get a completely different tone with this if you did red and green, even for Christmas. I don't know, maybe for Easter you could do some purples and yellows and pinks and violets. That would look so cute with a little bunny. You know, it makes a cute little background. You could go this way with it. You could take the stripes and come this way. You can make thicker stripes this way. You know, there's so much to do with your scraps when, and go ahead and start to, you know, if there's a day that you are not creative, that would be a great day to say, hey, I'm getting out all my 1/4 inch scraps and I'm just going to make a bunch of backgrounds. You know, you could do oranges and browns and then put leaves around them, you know, for the fall, and some pumpkins. There's a fantastic wheelbarrow set out right now. I know, I've seen it. I know you guys have seen it. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So simple and easy to make a fun front of the card. Ah, I love it. Okay, now let's go ahead and put our happy birthday Kaleidoscope big top tent. Just like this is the big top tent in the background of the circus or carnival, or, you know. I thought about, when I spoke about this in the other video, I thought about some elephants or giraffes or something like that, but I really couldn't find anything at Hobby Lobby. And so when I found this, a nice lady at Hobby Lobby, I talked to her a little bit, and I even gave her a card, so if she's watching, hello, and thank you for directing me to this little set. So I just don't know which I want to use. See, when you pull them off of here now, they're sticky. So, oh, definitely that. You know when you have it, right? There, that's exactly what we're going to do right here. Let's see. I did want a little dimension on that. Let me go ahead and put a little bit of dimension on the wheel back here. Luckily, I have this right here with my little squares. And I just want to give it just a little bit of security there. And here, okay? Because I think it's just going to overlap on top of my Kaleidoscope, or I should say my tent, right? Ah, that's adorable. Okay, I feel better about that. A little bit of stability there, okay? That's adorable. Then definitely the ice cream, right? Definitely the ice cream. So easy and fun. And now the inside of the card, let's go ahead with the little, let's see, I think I like it right here, with the little carousel. So this one would be good for a child. Of course, both of them are great for a children's birthday. I have 2 grandsons, and I've used up all my stickers. I love when I use everything. So 2 cards, I use them all up. I use the Kaleidoscope in just a little bit of a different way. Oh, let's go ahead and decorate our envelope while we're at it, okay? And we'll just talk a little. So yes, I have, of course, more scrap here. I have the longer ones and the short ones. And here on the front, we're going to do, I'm going to first do like 3 lines of adhesive. Okay, and I'm going to start with green, and I've got these shorter ones. They must have come, I don't know but I see a lot of this in my stash, this size. So I was like, okay, they could go on the front. Now, don't worry about a return address. You can write right on cardstock. It's no big deal. You can stamp, if you have a stamp of your return address, it will definitely stamp on the cardstock in black. That's no problem. Or you could even move it over. There's plenty of room on the, oh, we need another. I did 3 lines of the tape so that I didn't, you know, run over with the tape. So now I needed to put one more down. And then just like this. Isn't this cute? Just a different way to use your kaleidoscope, thinking outside the box just a little bit. And I know many of us have grandchildren and we know young people, and I think that this would be an absolutely adorable card for anyone like that. I've already been through everybody's birthday. I'm going to put this out like this. So far, so these will probably go down to the shop. Uptown Treasures in Irwin, Tennessee is who has my cards. And yeah, I think these would look cute. So let's do a little green right here at the bottom. This week I'm going in there to change out all my cards. You just can't keep your inventory, you know, the same. You have to kind of move things around. So that's on my list to do. That's a to-do thing this week. So I believe that this, see, and that's nice about tape like that. You could just pick that up. You've got that second, you know, to do that. A lot of times with liquid glue, once it sets, you're done. You know, you are definitely committed. I want to get that to the end, just in case it goes through the mail. And right here. And what's nice, you know, you just have to push it right up against that other piece of paper. As long as you get that first one, you are good to go. Watch us go here. An envelope, card, everything right here. Absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for watching, and look at how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? And it just gives it that extra little something, but really what you've done is use your scraps. Look at our cards. Aren't they fun? And this is my carnival card, I'm going to call, from the Kaleidoscope, the Hexi-Gem Kaleidoscope, just using one side of it. And I think it came out really cute. That is adorable. This one, and then this one. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.